We back with another episode of Textually Active this week. And this week, we talking about that Skrilla.
I'm trying to figure out where my paycheck be going between them 2 weeks.
I'm trying to figure out why is them Apple subscriptions coming out on the same day.
And is it just me or why is everything more than $5?
I ain't giving up them bacon on that sandwich. I'm not doing it.
Listen, tune in right here, right now on Textually Active. Hey, so I see all of y'all sharing y'all products, y'all businesses on your Instagram stories, on Facebook. Why not take out an ad on your favorite podcast and get more listens and more eyes on your product? Textually Active is now offering ads to businesses. All you have to do is send us an email and we'll get back to you about how you can get your ad right here on Textually Active. Send us an email right now at textuallyactivepod@gmail.com. Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Textually Active.
Textually Active.
This is your weekly dose of conversations about navigating the digital age while dealing with friendships, relationships, and all the ships in between. I'm Rez, and I got Meezy with me. EA on the boards.
Yeah, we definitely had one of these moments in the beginning of this.
Textually Active.
And we got Hoop in the background. If you know Hoop, you know Hoop. Hoop.
DJ. Oh, you still got it? I thought you had it in the soundboard. I was like, that's crazy. That's hard.
Also known as DJ Legend. Also known as, well, is that everything? Any AKs? Any other AKs? Legendary with the AI, like Dairy Queen, you know. All right. How everybody feeling today?
You're gonna be the worst hype man. Worst. We gotta get you a ghostwriter ASAP. Worst. Just so you get some bars out, because you got cadence.
You know, I got the cadence. I could do the flow. You know,
read the teleprompter.
But
can't do that either.
You gonna punch in like Easy E.
Yeah, definitely.
Line for line for line.
Yo.
Anywho, how are you feeling today?
I'm all right. I'm cool. Hoop said I was dressed nice today, so I took that as a compliment.
Yeah, you got that shit on today.
I missed her. I did okay. Like, it's decent for my price range. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got the 10-piece hat on.
Oh yeah, you know,
10-piece killer.
You know what I'm saying? Doing some things.
You know I've been eating wings again. What's up, y'all? I ain't pescatarian no more. What's good? Send the wings my way. My way.
Look at you outside going brazy now, but I'm good. How are you feeling?
I'm good. You know, I'm off these motherfucking drugs.
I'm off these motherfucking drugs.
Off these drugs.
That's funny. That shit.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you shooting shit. Air shit out. Doing big works. Give yourself a round of applause. Y'all seen the video. We've been posting them shits. This nigga going crazy.
Make sure you follow an Open Media Agency on Instagram.
And if you need some work done, you know, I think it's an email or a website in there. Hit that link. Go crazy.
Hit him up. Yeah. He ain't accepting everything though. I know y'all see him and y'all like, yeah, we could get him to do. Nah, he's selective about his.
It ain't,
so make sure you come correct.
I don't think it's selective. I think it's, you know, it come with that bag on it.
Yeah, it's a bag attached to it. Make sure your money right.
If you got that bag on it, let them know.
Mm-hmm. So I've been pretty absent in these streets. So I'm gonna need you to help me out with the text thread today. Normally, I got some stories for y'all, but I've been in and out of the social media streets. I haven't been keeping up with the culture, and that's my fault. I've been asleep. So, Meezy, what's going on with the text thread?
Well, it's the text thread, baby.
So it's been a crazy week this week. Shit been going nuts for a couple of days. You know, if you want to start, last Sunday. 2 Sundays ago was AllStar. Shout out in Cleveland. Decent weekend. You know, it wasn't meant too many thotties there because it was in Cleveland and it was cold. So, you know, the thotties wasn't there. Saturday night was decent up until the slam dunk contest. The NBA's got to find a way to get rid of the dunk contest because the dunk contest is no longer interesting. There's no dunks that they've done that we've never seen before now. Nothing you could do now for that. My suggestion is you get the stars that are not playing in the All-Star game, that are, you know, still stars in the league, you get them to play one-on-one. Maybe King of the Hill or just one-on-one. So it's interesting. It'll be competitive. We want to see who got their ass busted on live TV. It's really good.
If you guys want some more ideas, you guys can reach out to us and we'll talk about it.
Big facts. Chris Paul, let me know. You in the
Did
city?
you just say the thotties wasn't out there because it was cold?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, they was. The hoes don't get cold.
But I heard a very good theory about that.
What?
So only a few players go to AllStar Weekend. Unless if you're not playing in a game, you probably don't go because that's your break. So you get to go to vacation. You got the bag. You on a jet to go to the tropical waters. It's February.
Yeah.
So, but if you go to All-Star game and you fucking with somebody, he ain't at All-Star game, he went to the vacation, you probably already went to the vacation. Or if you like fucking with a nigga that's on Saturday, he's leaving first thing Sunday, so you are out of there Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So unless it ain't really a reason to go because it ain't too many ballers or like nigga, they did a whole married section with Steph Curry and his wife with 2 Chainz and his wife. Like this ain't a ballerific idea no more.
They did a wife section.
Yeah, and then the game was regular. Sunday Steph Curry goes crazy.
He did go crazy. I watched that.
It's going crazy. LeBron hits the game winner in Cleveland.
He had that sunroof down too.
Yeah, he is.
He had the top back.
It's about time to let that go.
That thing was open.
It's time to let that go, bro. That shit is brazy.
I said, wow, it's cold up there, huh?
Like if Tory can get his shit back, I'm pretty sure LeBron can figure this out.
Baby, just
or is it part of the brand now? Like you get to talk about LeBron by saying stuff like that.
Open. He don't care if he got money.
It's not the brow. What are you gonna call it?
Sunroof. I liked it.
It's a sunroof.
Sunroof James?
Yeah.
Sunroof James is kind of hard.
Okay. What else is going on out there?
So the trial that all of us blacks have been waiting on.
You just said Tory got his hair back. What else did he get back?
His ability to talk, apparently, because the trial that we've all been waiting on for the last 3 years or eternity, ever since this pandemic.
It seems like it's been going on for a while.
It's been a really long time.
Yes,
bro.
It has.
It is officially underway. They've had a couple of meetings or whatever. Pre-trial dates and whatever. And last week, unfortunately, academics shot himself in the foot.
I see what you did there.
I saw what I did there. He apparently found out some news. Allegedly, and he tweeted it. And it was a real quick tweet and delete because what it said was that it suggested that the DNA on the gun may not be Tory's.
When you tweet like that, you got to be sure. You can't just be saying stuff like that.
And when you tweet, even if you delete it, somebody got the screenshot.
Everybody sees it. When it goes up, how many followers does Ack have?
Probably a whole lot.
Yeah, so all those people, if not half, 10% saw it. That's a lot of people.
Screenshot of that bad boy, we got it.
Yep.
And because of that, Meg Thee Stallion seen it. And Meg Thee Stallion wanted to know why you publications be doing this, making up lies and telling stories. She was like, court ain't even started yet. You putting this up.
Right.
We ain't even been to court. I just ate breakfast. You
right.
already putting this up. And then it led her to go on a personal attack that caused Ack to reply, go crazy on them. And you know how the timeline is. Ooh. You don't get to talk to a woman like that.
You don't get, what was he saying?
He was saying like, ma'am, you can't little boy me. 1,500 still owe you. Like they still own you. They get paid off you. They getting paid off you still, and you don't owe your masters till you owe your master. Come talk to me.
Wow.
He was saying, we know how Rock Nation is. The same lawyer that run Rock Nation doing interviews about me. This ain't even like you got bigger things to worry about.
Wow.
Started going crazy on her.
Dang. And, he wasn't holding back.
So then the timeline.
Because I mean, I'm not trying to cape for academics, but that's his job to promote the news. Right. But he should be going to make sure that the news is accurate before he goes putting stuff out.
And then I find it really like hypocritical for the timeline to judge him for that and then criticize him by saying, hey, you never have this energy for men. And he's been beefing with Freddie Gibbs for like 2 years. talking crazy to Freddie Gibbs online, laughing when that story about Freddie Gibbs and Jim Jones got into a fight. He's laughing online.
I think people just hate him.
He be talking crazy to Meek, like when Meek.
People hate Act because he's like that annoying little brother who just don't shut up, who's always there, who's always talking, who always has something to say. And I think there is some truth behind the fact that he had all that energy for Meg, but not so much for the other people.
I mean, there's only one case where you could say he never had the same energy, and that was for Vic Mensa, where Vic Mensa told him to his face, "I think you're a bitch, and if we wasn't here, I'd slap the shit out you." And he didn't have the same energy. But like,
we still haven't seen Vic Mensa since,
and we shouldn't. Vic Mensa's putting out music that nobody cares about.
I like Vic. I mean, I haven't heard a song, but
since that one song.
What song?
Like I ain't know nobody, or I ain't know nobody, whatever that song's called.
You know, it's 5 people in this room. It's 4 people in this room. You know one song more than everybody in this room.
Yeah. So where does
that one?
So then that
where
then
does Tory
leads,
come in?
Then that leads. Tory was feeling good that day. Tory said, "Good dick." Only crime I'm paraphrasing, but he kind of said the only crime that I'm guilty of is having good dick and fucking 2 best friends.
Do you know what they say about short niggas? I ain't gonna hold you, but they said the short niggas walk around with that third little tripod thing. Like it just whip out like.
Oh no,
like
6 foot here.
They say the little niggas be running around with big dicks. So Tory about 4'3". So he got that thing. 9 times out of 10, he got that thing on him.
Hey, relax.
I'm just saying.
That's a good joke.
I'm just saying.
It. I saw the joke.
I'm just saying.
So then that then caused Meg, I think, still boyfriends. It's been a little rocky for them.
Dang, for real?
It was a little bit. But Party Fontaine decided to, he
better stand up for his girl. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Even if it ain't your girl, it's your girl.
Yeah.
So he like, hey, when you see me, you got to see me.
Of course.
Which then led to Tory to reply and say, we've had this encounter.
Already seen you, bro.
You didn't do nothing. Put your phone down. So
wow.
Tory is talking crazy, and it's like crazy talk, but it sounds like a nigga that's innocent. That you only get that off if you pretty sure you can beat this.
Yeah. I don't know where this is heading, but it looks like Tory admitted that he fucked both of the girls. What's the girl name? Kelsey and Meg.
Yeah.
Meg is showing a lot of emotion behind there allegedly being no DNA found on the gun.
So then she showed text messages from Tory from the night where he was apologizing for it. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, she pulled out the text thread?
Yeah, but then...
On the text thread.
Fire. But then, he kind of suggested this, but he didn't, and the timeline put 2 and 2 together. They say Tory insinuated that he was apologizing for fucking 2 best friends, not for shooting her. So,
right. Listen, I'm holding on. I hope it's not what I think it is. I'm holding on. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm not creating no narratives. I'm not picking sides right now. I think throughout this whole thing, I've stayed neutral. I'm just holding on. The truth will come out eventually, but we don't know what's going to happen to Tory because, like you said, it's always going to be Tory Lanez, the one who shot Meg Thee Stallion.
Regardless.
So
keep it a buck.
We got to hang in there.
Keep it a buck. Them tweets. I don't push play on some of that Tory.
Listen, I never stopped playing it. I never hit pause.
Let me tell you.
If you mad about it, listen, Tory be going up. He got some new heat with the baby. I know y'all stop listening to certain artists. I don't do that over here, okay?
That
I have my faves.
That Playboy got some shit on it.
I have my faves and I be listening to him, all right?
I still turn on that Daystar.
Chicks tapes still be going crazy over here, okay?
Crazy. But so that was a wild beginning of that week.
What was that, Tuesday?
Something like that. And then
did you guys hear? So you talked about something about ACK, about where they get their sources and stuff from.
Yeah.
So did you guys hear about Hollywood Unlocked broke the news that the Queen was no longer with us?
Yeah. Jason
did it first.
Jason Lee decided to tell us, the internet, that Queen Elizabeth was dead.
I heard that too.
And apparently, from what I looked at earlier today, he's still looking to see, find a credible source for that.
Yeah, he tripled down on it, and now the news is saying that she has COVID at 95.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good segue, but I don't really care about other people's affairs.
No, that's the stuff going on across the pond.
Across the pond, it's white people business. It feel a little racist knowing the history and the heritage of that family. Mm-hmm. It's not really none of my business.
And COVID, what's that? We don't have to wear a mask anymore.
Shit done.
It's March 1st. We off that.
Shit done.
You wearing your mask anymore?
Hell no.
I ain't wearing my mask no more. Listen, any chance I got at work, I was taking that mask down.
And I also want to talk and salute Kyrie Irving for being a black man in Black history to beat the system.
How?
Because this nigga said, I'm not getting the vaccine, and they killed him for not being committed to play, because without the vaccine, he was not allowed to play in the city of New York. And he then chose to sit for 25 games, then come back and only play on road games. And I saw a report last week that said New York is about to get rid of the vaccine mandate. Hey, my boy beat the feds like EJ Prince.
He beat the system. I'm over it. The mask has done terrors to my skin. It's hard to breathe behind it. I know COVID did me in. I couldn't taste all last year. Just now get my taste back. But, I'd rather not wear a mask.
It was something that you said earlier, and I just thought about it. All right, I'll say it. You remember when you got vaccinated as a child, right? And when you got vaccinated as a child, you haven't had to get vaccinated again,
right?
Is this vaccine not made with the same stuff that was made with? I mean, I don't think I could get the mumps. Maybe I could, but polio I could probably get if it come back.
So are you saying you're not gonna re-up?
Is these vaccines not the same vaccines that was given?
Polio is kind of like Atari, and then COVID is kind of like Xbox. So it's like, so things there's new updates that happen, and that's why because one thing is like if you buy something, that's why you can't have a PS3 game play on a PS5, right? Because it was only valid for like that period.
Because I'm just trying to say,
listen, I've been going to church on Sunday. God got me.
Can't even be mad at that.
What y'all want me to say? God got me.
Hey, that's how you feel.
I send them up. Thank you, God. Or just
all I can do is.
What, you was about to cough on me?
No, I was about to spit on you.
Oh, hell no.
I was about Michael Todd.
Oh, like Bro, what else is on the text thread?
We about to die, nigga. What you mean?
No.
Nigga, World War III is up. It is stuck. Nigga, what you mean? Russia said it's up on you pussy niggas in Ukraine, and we running down.
I saw this. This was somebody explained this on a tweet. And they was like, Ukraine and Russia used to be in a toxic relationship where Ukraine would give Russia everything, right? And then Ukraine finally got her independence. She was a bad bitch. She started making new friends, the U.S. and all the other people and stuff. And then Russia was just posted up outside of her house recently. And she's telling all her friends, her friends are like, yo, Russia outside your door. What you gonna do? She's like, no, he's straight. And Russia kicked down her door.
Slapped a bitch.
And was like, tell your little friends, stay out our business kind of deal.
Shit.
And that's where we're at with Russia and Ukraine. Shit. So I'm sitting up here like, that shit nuts.
I'm crazy.
Russia on some gangster shit, ain't they?
They always been. That's why that vodka take you down like that. And that's vodka only made for killers. Grey Goose is for killers.
So what about Tito's?
Anything that sounds Mexican and ain't.
Tito's is from Texas.
That's
too.
funny. Anything that sounds Mexican that ain't is nuts.
We'll air this bitch out.
Oh my gosh. So do you think I feel like it's already having an effect on us because our gas prices are going up. Whenever somebody spells war, the gas price goes from $2 to $6.
We went from a pandemic to a world war.
I know. We can't get a break. Wait till they write the new book for this. When's the new Bible coming out? Ain't it supposed to drop soon? Like, we need to be in it.
Which one? Because I want Dr. Umar to write our version.
You want Dr. Umar to write it?
I want that nigga to go crazy.
Yeah. I need somebody to gas it a little bit. Like, the world was on fire. People was having sex in the streets.
I mean, this is all true.
Yes,
this is all true.
Okay.
Y'all saying all that, but
Nigga, our city right here was on fire for about a week and a half.
It was on fire. You right.
how y'all saying all that? You never made it to that chapter, like the current day chapter in social studies. You never did.
Oh yeah, they always once you realize like they got to.
How was the shit called social studies?
Which is crazy because a lot of the shit in social studies was not. It wasn't
social studies.
Fuck, I need to know
That
about
really
world
just
history.
took me back to high school social studies.
But yeah, I think we about to be done for it. I saw a tweet. I put it on TA last week. The nigga that owed me money is about to go to war. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
He won't even. You can
won't even
line
answer
up.
a phone call.
Won't answer none of our phone calls. We're about to send niggas to work.
Right.
So prayers to
He owe me some money too.
prayers to the our army, our military.
Shout out to y'all.
Our troops. I pray for y'all because I know.
I hope y'all get a Trap Hawk this time. Instead of the Camaro.
Hey, you are
Y'all
nuts.
should get Trap Hawk.
Yeah, it's Track Hawk. And that's fucking. It's Track Hawks.
Yeah,
And
the Trap Hawk.
Yeah, y'all deserve those for this one because this ain't really our business.
Y'all need to get a nice one.
Yeah.
Maybe the Jeep. Get a Jeep with the one at the top come off a little bit.
Yeah, this ain't really our
And you
fight.
tape it back on with the little Velcro.
But prayers out to y'all and y'all families because I know this about to be rough. Going over there fighting, and y'all just came home like last year,
came home
2
from
years ago.
Afghanistan.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my goodness. So moving on, your boy, the genius guy.
Oh yeah,
He did some stuff this week. Can you tell me about it? Like I heard something about a streamer, something about a live show, something about an album.
So last week was 22222022. I think I did it right. 02222022. And that was supposed to be the release date of Donda 2.
On a Tuesday.
And he had already decided that, you know what? I'm not putting this album out for the masses. Like, so don't even worry about it. Don't even be up at 12 looking for this. Apple, Tidal, none of these niggas is getting this. I'm putting this out on my website for niggas that have bought merch from me called a stream player. So essentially what a stream player is, STEM player is literally a MP3 player that if it uploads the stems to a song and you can control it. So if you just want to hear the instrumental, you can just hear the instrumental. If you just want to hear the acapella, you can hear it. If you want to hear the synth in the background and the echoes underneath it, you can play that. And so essentially that it's kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you, but for $200, it's not really that fire. And so he's got this new technology and he wants to put his music out on that because apparently the rumblings are that Kanye owns all his music now. So I don't know how true it is. They kind of like saying it, but not saying it. And so he decided, I'm going to live stream this experience. Donda 2, the experience live from Miami on this site. So once it's over, you can know where to get the music from. And let me tell you, it was a shit show.
Oh.
A shit show. It was the same Donda house from the first experience, from Donda 1.
The white one, yeah.
But it was like in a pool of water. It was like a flood of water. It was still all the people in the crazy hoodies there. Everybody's still dressed in all black. It's dark. It's foggy. But you can see the water. And it started off like, oh, he's playing new music. Oh my God, This is crazy. But then you realize it's Kanye in Kanye mode. So it's unfinished music.
Oh my goodness.
Half-ass music that he's playing. So through the show, as your excitement gets up, you like, oh, this is new music, Kanye, so it's cool. But then you kind of like, it's like you go up the roller coaster and you get to the top and then it's like, this shit is finna fall. First, he starts mumbling and not knowing the words.
No.
He brings out Jack Harlow that does a verse, but it's Jack Harlow. We don't really care yet.
We're not.
Pusha T in the Game or somebody who look like Game comes out. They do Pusha T's in the song, which is fire. Then he goes into this this bit with. He lets Fivio perform the new song that they got with Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is on top of the house or somewhere near the house with a piano doing the Alicia Keys style thing and sounding like a cat screaming.
Okay.
That's what Alicia Keys does a lot of times.
Yeah.
Then Fabio comes out, but Fabio doesn't have an in-ear to hear the music. And so as the music is playing with the words, Fabio is a step behind.
Oh, no.
So it's literally, City of God, I'm going crazy. City of God, I'm going crazy. As he's behind.
Oh, no.
So he can't hear it, so it sounds crazy. Kanye starts rapping a new song by himself. The mic is fucked up. He can't hear. He gets mad. He throw the mic on camera.
No, he didn't throw the mic.
Throws the mic on camera. It hits the ground. Crazy shit. He got
The
killed.
mics are expensive.
Hey, he billionaire. I don't give a fuck about this. He has a skit. He has Kim Kardashian's monologue from SNL as a skit on the album. He has he samples Kamala after her and Joe, and she called Joe and she said, "We did it, Joe." He sampled that. Playboy Cardi came out dressed like an insane clown posse member with the face paint, and he's just yelling.
This sounds nuts.
It's just chaos.
This is what I told you about. He doesn't have a plan. It's chaos.
But it works because there's motherfuckers looking at this and watching this, and we on the timeline having a ball.
You guys having a good time?
So what I don't understand is that he said that he was only putting out the album for people who basically mess with him, right? And they purchase merch, but
Right.
like when they just messed you, they just got the song. If they got the like why do I need to go a step further than actually like? I could understand if he said, "Hey, I'm only going to allow people to buy these sneakers for people who purchase sneakers,"
Right.
not like only if you did this other thing that has nothing to do with this.
I mean, I feel like it's a money grab. So if it makes you feel like, hey, I bought a stem player. This is how I'm getting this album, not realizing, hey, we still bootleg shit. As a member of the bootlegging society, I have these songs in my phone right now. If y'all would like to listen to them later.
Yeah, we can listen to them later.
I got it. So I didn't buy it, and I wasn't going to. I know his games. This is a shit show every time, and I'm over it. So I'm cool.
You don't need to pay for it.
Yeah, some of them I don't ever want to hear Kanye rap again.
Yeah.
He could produce as many songs for people. He can give them away. He could start doing Khaled projects and let niggas rap. I do not want to hear him get behind the white and let words come out of his mouth ever again. Some of them beats he should have gave
After how hard he worked to be a rapper, you don't want to hear him rap no more?
He's peaked. It's done. You became a legend after your third album, and then people say your best album ever is your fifth one. Like, you have plateaued as a rapper. I don't need sad I Miss Kim songs no more that I half done. Half-assed. The song's still edited, so you won't let niggas come cuss.
Dang.
Like, you got a vibe with Future. Best songs on here got Future on it, and Future can't cuss. You know what kind of bag it is if you can't say perkies and ass? Like,
why couldn't he curse?
Because Kanye doesn't want curse words on these songs anymore. Like,
He doesn't want it to be curse words.
yeah. So he's making half secular music, and if it ain't the whole thing, I don't want it.
Whole secular. We want whole.
Yeah.
Whole cuss words.
I actually don't know if the word is secular or not. Is it secular or not secular?
No, secular music is
Yeah.
it's like rap music and all stuff like that.
So is he making secular music, or is he
He's
making
been doing
dance?
it for a while, I think. Yeah.
He used to.
I'm confused. But yeah, I'm through with it. Give those beats the Future because he sounded amazing on them. Just produce for people now. We don't need to releases from you, especially after what it turns into.
So do you think it's worth going out and buying this stem?
I don't. If you want to, that's you. Like, whatever you do with your money, I can't judge it. You got it.
And the stem is something that you have to plug into a computer
Yeah.
and download from a website.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Okay. Moving right along. Is there anything else going on the text thread?
I really just shout out to him and his new girlfriend.
Oh yes. Does she look like Kim Kardashian?
She looks
too?
like a little Kim Kardashian. But I don't think it's fair because she got her own shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, she got money too. She
Graduated
educated,
from University of Delaware.
Like,
Shout out to Delaware.
getting her master's
From Wilmington University. Shout out to Wilmington
You know what I'm
University.
saying? She out here living her best life. COO of a company already. Like, I don't really. I'm just here for the look.
Which got me thinking, like, why would a girl like her be following Kanye West?
I'm
around?
just here for the look.
Yeah.
Build my brand, my personal brand. People know me. Get to talk about her. I wouldn't know this girl's name. I would probably know her Instagram when I stumbled upon it one time from the Explore page, but I wouldn't know this girl.
That's all right.
Oh, it's fire. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody getting to their bag.
Well, that's all right. Let's go ahead and take a break and come back with our discussion for the week.
Fucking over. Black Future Month done. You need promotion and visibility for your product? Why not do it right here on Textually Active? It's a space right here that you can add to. If you got a podcast, a book club, a vinyl, a candle set, whatever it is you do, we might need some lashes. You can promote your product right here on Textually Active. Be sure to click the link wherever you're listening to this to, and you can get more information there. Promote your stuff right here with Textually Active.
All right. So that wraps up our text thread. Let's get into the discussion for the week. This week, I want to talk about how we've been managing our finances. I've been coming into a little bit of money. You know, I got a job recently, and it's kind of hard when it comes to balancing finances because we always joke about this, but fucking up a check is a reality for me. I really do like to fuck up a check. Where does my money go? I can't tell you. How come it doesn't stay long? I don't know. But I really wanted to have a conversation, and maybe we can air out some of my grievances with money so that I can get it to stay for a little longer than what it has been lasting me.
Yeah. I feel it.
What about you? Do you have the same?
I have the exact same problem.
Yeah.
I'm in, what is this? March of 2022. So I just turned 31, so I'm now in that stage.
We're both the same age now.
Finally. I'm now in this stage of it's time for self-improvement.
Yes.
So I'm now reading books and shit. And I owe you an apology.
Okay. I'll take it.
I apologize.
Why?
I gave you flack about reading that Will Smith book.
Yeah.
I told you ain't really a reason to read it because he tell you all the stories in every interview he ever does.
I remember you told me that. Yep.
But I read that Will Smith book in about a week last week. It was pretty fucking good.
Damn good, ain't it? It's damn good.
It was pretty good. And so I've been in this bag of like, I read this year. I'm reading books, and if you follow me on Twitter, you can see my thread of what I'm reading and what I'm not reading. And I said that because some of these books I'm not finishing. It's not worth the time. And so I'm reading like self-help books. I read Ross' book, Charlemagne's second book. Ross' book's pretty good. It was pretty good. It's like
this is the second one, right?
Yeah, it's his second one, but it's nothing like the first one was like a memoir. The second one is like a how to boss yourself up.
Okay,
like this is the tips, the things that I've done to boss myself up. And I read this other book that I just finished about, which is crazy that you brought this up. It's about get your shit together. That's what it's called. Get your shit together.
Who wrote?
Is it the same guy who did Unfuck Yourself?
It's a woman. I
think I know who it is. Did she write You're a Boss or something like that?
I don't think it's that lady, but I think it's under the terms of that same type of book.
Yeah.
What was it called?
That sounds like a good book.
It's by Sarah Knight. It's
Let
called
me see the
Get
cover.
Your Shit Together. It's a white cover. Get your shit together.
Okay.
And
sometimes you need somebody to cuss at you to get it together.
Yeah. And it was an audio.
You're not
book,
about
of
that
course.
life for real.
Oh, well, when you cuss at us, we get it together. What are you talking about?
Keep going, easy.
She lying.
She is lying.
She lying. But one of the chapters in there was about getting your finances, and it hit home for me because I was like, I don't know where my money has been going for the last decade.
Right.
Like, I wake up in the morning and I tell God I'm very thankful for what He does because I remember there are plenty of situations where a Friday night, let's see what the streets on turned into we back out here Saturday.
Hello.
Which then turned out to let's get enough food to eat today on Sunday. That meant all I had left was gas money to get to work for Friday for another payday.
Hello.
For a pay week that was a week away.
Hello.
I remember that, and I always am thankful because I don't know how we got here and how that happened, but He always came through.
Right.
He always come through.
Come
He might
right
not be
back
there.
around. Come right back around.
But He
Figure
always
it out
there.
for you.
And so I was like, for the last decade, I have not been able to figure out where my money's been going. And I think like now I'm in a different position than I've ever been before. I don't work. I'm not at a job that I work enough and I don't get paid enough to still be having these problems. And so my real thing is like I'm trying to get myself together to upgrade my life in order to then have the finances and still not have these fucking problems.
Yeah.
So I'm like in this weird position. And I'm like, I don't know where it be going.
Right. So what I've done, and it's so funny because it was a TikTok about this when Black people first get their job, how they calculate their check. I put my shit in an Excel spreadsheet and I'm like, all right, this how much we got to pay.
Right.
This how much we going to get. This is what we going to do with the extra money. This is what we going to put in the savings. The savings part is tricky because I'll be putting money in my savings and then like midway through the week, I'm like, yeah, hold on. I need that. Let me take that right back real quick.
Every time.
And it's like, how do you keep money in your savings when you need it? And then it becomes one of those things. It's like, am I asking for enough when I go into these job interviews? Like, I know that they say you have to negotiate your pay when you go into these spaces, but am I doing it right? Like, should I be asking for higher? Like, I thought that when I went to school, finished school, I would come out of school and be able to use this degree as leverage for somebody to hire me and be able to say, all right, well, you know, I have this piece of paper. It says that I was studious. It says that I did all these things. Now, can you pay me what I weigh? And these people be looking at that paper like, okay, girl, what?
Hey, our household is in shambles right now about that shit.
Right.
Because I done heard Jazz in plenty third interviews. And I'm just like, we got the 3 for you to tell me no? Like, how did we get here for you to tell me no? And so it's just like, it's been a thing of like, I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a little intimidating. Like to see Jazz with 3 degrees and they telling her, me and my high school diploma is a little intimidating to go out here in these places and these things and try to do shit like that. And so it's more like I'm really just trying to be like encouraging for somebody else. The shit was talking about last week, like encourage somebody else while you intimidated. But it's crazy, bro. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, you let the timeline tell you're supposed to go in there and ask for 3 times your rent.
Yeah. 3 times your rent. That's nuts. Or you're supposed to just ask them for, you know, a little bit more, see what the min and the max is. But, you know, it's hard. It is hard, especially when you're in a place where, for me, it was like I saved up enough money for me to be unemployed for a month and a half.
Right.
So when my month was running out and I had a job opportunity on the table, I was like, well, shit, let me take it. And when I'm asking them, like, can I negotiate? They're like, nah, you know, well, we kind of like a nonprofit. This is what we can and can't do. And I'm just like, well, I need a job. So, but the thing with finances that bother me is it leads into other problems within your life. Like if you don't have money, I feel like it boils down into other things that make your life miserable. And then when you blaming yourself for not having the ends and you going to work every day, it makes you hate your job. So I want to figure out a way for us to solve this problem.
Them Yeezys came out, boy. I was looking at them like, God damn.
You was looking at the Yeezys?
I ain't got it, but God damn.
You want them?
Oh, I know Stockton is about to go brazy. And that's wild because I look at myself and you know what I think it is? I think it's this goddamn technology.
Yeah, it's the internet.
It's this goddamn technology.
It's that goddamn phone.
I feel like when them niggas had cash and that was all they had, they wasn't spending it like that.
When they had what?
That cash.
Yeah.
Like when you had it, like
you had to go in the mattress to get the money out, like,
and you physically had to let it leave your hand.
Yeah, like now that goddamn Apple Pay, that 2 clicks and that's face scan, it's gone.
Little do you know,
just like that.
That clicks.
Your money's been NFTs this whole time.
That 2 clicks gone, and that hole that they put on there. And how you thinking you got a little bit more until that 2 day go away, and then it's like, damn, I thought I had more to this.
And don't.
I shouldn't be trying to figure out if I can eat tonight or if I need to Uber home. Like, it's like we should be having these problems.
I think to make a change, we're going to have to start asking for what we want when we go into these positions. Have you started looking for another job?
Not yet. Just because I'm really in a position where I think.
Y'all got me checking my bank account.
Look at you, trying to see what he got.
Right.
Trying to see what he got. I'll let you know right now, I ain't got shit.
I just checked mine before the episode. I said, well, I ain't know that was coming out. Netflix.
Hey. You want to get into that? Because them little bastards at Apple.
Hold on. Because I can tell that's going to derail this whole thing.
Oh, Netflix? I did not know that was coming out.
Subscriptions and stuff.
Nigga.
Let's table that for a second.
Nigga. Because that little Apple, we going to have some words with y'all. I don't give a fuck. Y'all going to have some words. But it's just like, I just be like, no, I haven't been. Yet, not yet, because I think my relationship has gotten to a point where I think it's time for a little bit of change. Not like a breakup, but like change of scenery, maybe. She is feeling unhappy. I am in a place where I think I love Winston-Salem to death. It's like been my place forever, my entire life. But I also think I'm like in a place to be in a different atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, we trying to make a decision on what works best for us.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I feel like hers is a little bit more immediate for her, because whatever it is she gets, it's gonna be the bulk of what I said, like we said the other week, like it's gonna be the bulk. My woman is gonna be the breadwinner.
Why do we have like a mirror scenario? I feel the same way. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's like if I wanted to leave the city of Winston, I probably wouldn't be able to, because this is where we're headquartered. This is where the Open Media Agency is headquartered, and this is where, you know, the bread is coming from. This is the breadwinner. My little, ain't really y'all meaning. It's a y'all mean, but it ain't y'all meaning. Right. So if something were to happen, I wouldn't be able to move. So I understand where you're coming from, where you say like she wants a different scenery. That's going to mean that you guys are leaving this city and going to wherever the opportunities are. Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like go for it if y'all about to leave. But afterwards, are you going to look for other things? Absolutely.
I mean, I think my hesitation now is just because of circumstances. Like, just I wouldn't want to find something and like get it position and then we not be ready to make this change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I get this position and it's not enough to afford this change. And so like it's been hesitant, because when I start looking at like where this little bit of bread goes, I'm like, maybe this war is important. Like, maybe they need to get some of us out of here, because this inflation that turned into that turned up. It done became car loans and shit. This is not just inflation no more. Gas shouldn't be $5.
No, even groceries are going up.
Doritos, a bag full of air, $5.
Groceries are going up,
and that's the small one, not the big one.
I remember when everything used to be less than $5. Now it's hitting.
The niggas, it's so bad out here. The Dollar Tree said, "Hey, we had this game plan for 30 years. It ain't working no more. We need to add a quarter." $1.25. A quarter is what they decided to go with.
They gave it like a raise. Like, how you been working there for 30 years?
You got 30-year attendance and tenure, and all you got was a quarter on your evaluation.
Yep, that's what they give them. But I think one day we're going to come in here, because I feel like we have this conversation a lot, and we're going to be able to master our finances. But I think the problem is that we don't make enough.
Yeah.
But they always say, if you can't manage the change, how are you going to manage the paper? And it's like, bruh, I don't have enough change to manage what I have now. And if I did, because it's always going to be a voice in the back of your head telling you, spend that shit. And
like from the book, like one of the tips that I saw in the book was like to save. In order to save, try not to spend. Like say you don't spend money maybe 3 times a week, and I think about that and I'd be like, that's a good tip, but didn't realize I haven't no money all week. Like I there was a whole day where I didn't spend $5. Like $5 was the max that I spent all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you multiply that by 7, that's $35 that I spent all week. But I still don't have any money. Like
I don't spend money most days of the week, and I still be
and I'm
like
trying
on
to
that
figure out where did it go.
on that second week when it's time that when you waiting to get paid. I'm like, all right, now come on, now let's get it. Come on.
That shit is crazy because I don't function outside of the house that often. I have become the old man that go to work and come home.
Another tip they say, and we kind of skipped over this, but managing the subscriptions that you have. So figuring out what subscriptions you can keep and which ones you can't. YouTube gotta go. I know I came in here and I talked about YouTube a bit. Love YouTube Premium. It's gonna have to go for me.
I never understood how you was getting that off or why you was getting that off.
I just
don't like commercials.
I don't like the commercials. It's gonna have to go. Stars gotta go. Stars gotta go.
Power got you like that?
We was watching Power.
I can send you the link if you need it.
You got the link?
I already know.
I don't pay for Spotify. I'm about to have to cut Apple Music. That's a big one too.
But though I feel like there's a you got a boundary on some of your subscriptions. That you're not gonna get like because it ain't like
Apple Music. I feel like you can't get rid of Apple Music.
Like we like in a generation that don't got cable.
I feel like you can't get rid of Netflix no matter what.
Like I'm not.
I don't understand why she still has that and I have Tidal. I just don't get it.
I don't understand why y'all ain't family playing this thing somehow.
Because he doesn't want to do Apple Music.
And you don't want to do Tidal.
And I don't want to do Tidal. When all your playlists...
She doesn't use anything on Apple Music. Like, she doesn't do anything on
Yes, I do. What are you talking about?
I mean...
I have my own radio station. I have all my playlists. I make playlists.
She's heavily pictured in the bottom of just play this on mine.
Yeah, I do.
I'm sure there's a website where you can be like, can you make this on what's it called?
Well, you find it.
And now you adding this to everybody else playlist. Like, that's crazy.
What are you talking
Adding
about?
work to everybody else play for Rez. Like, Rez already fine. She got a play going on.
So I need to leave Tidal in order to go over.
I mean, I don't really see what your attraction to it is, but
I enjoy the hi-fi music.
We got that now too. I already got the Adobe Atmos. Get into it, boy. Tap in. I'm a big Apple Music fan, even though I want to talk to Apple real quick.
I like Black minority owned.
Black minority owned is fucking hilarious.
It's not fully Black owned anymore.
It's all right then.
So Black minority owned.
I'm Beats over there. That's Dr. Dre there. Look, got it.
No, that's not even.
Yeah.
All right. Apple Music is Beats. The radio station that they got is called Apple Music One.
Dre is not. He doesn't do anything with that anymore. He has to get paid to do stuff. Like,
hey, he got it. He
has a contract.
It's called Beat One.
He getting a bag from it.
And that's nuts too that it's called Beat One. Never mind. I ain't even gonna go there. But Beats and never mind. Go ahead. Cause Beats One. Yeah. Dr. Dre. And
that is a great joke.
He had a problem with his hands.
It's problematic.
It is.
I heard somebody use a line like that the other day too.
What?
Somebody said something about something about you don't have to be D Barnes to get beat or some shit. It was wild. It was a wild bar. It was a nuts bar. But yeah. But my problem with Apple is they motherfuckers, that day that they come get it is always the day where you ain't got it. Yeah. And I never know how they time that shit so perfectly.
Yeah.
That subscription pay come and they don't even know if I ate that day. Like we get our now is I got a family plan now. So now it's 1989 or some shit like that.
That should be high.
That shit is crazy.
So I guess my thing is buy our merch, y'all. Why y'all don't be buying our merch? Help y'all favorite podcasters out.
Put some money on our commissary.
What we got to do a Patreon next? We gonna have to do a Patreon. Y'all want to see us more? Like what do we have to do?
It's crazy. And then they like, I want to hear this. You know what? I want to hear this from our resident entrepreneur about how it is to run this business and run financial aspects personally. Like,
because
what Kanye told us he spent $33,000 of his own money on his own video.
I mean, I spent some of my own money to make sure that to get this rent. I I had to tell somebody the other day, I kind of consider us a COVID business. Like we kind of grew and thrived within this last 2 years. But my CPA took a look and I spent quite a bit to keep this going. And I mean, ultimately it's discipline. I mean, my thing is I can tell you from when I was doing like corporate and stuff like that.
He's a finance nigga, ain't he?
Right, when I was doing corporate and stuff like that. Basically you're gonna have a job that, you know, you can either be happy or be paid. Right, when it comes to...
It might have been a text alert.
That is a text alert.
Be happy or be paid.
And I said, and when we did that episode, what did I say?
You got to remind us.
I said I'd rather be happy.
That's hard.
Right,
That's hard.
I said I'd rather be happy.
That's hard.
Because you spend so much time... Sorry, babe. You spend so much time at work that's like 40 hours a week. When you come home, you want to be up. Like, you don't want to be carrying that. That's me.
But you also then have to say, like, when you're in now, like, I'm not picking on Rez, but she said this, right? So when you're in a place where it's no longer about you, like, your happiness is a priority, but it cannot be the priority.
And then a lot of your sadness coming from you ain't got that bad. Because the lack of funds becomes seafood brings me happy. I can't go to Red Crab tonight because I got to watch what I eat because I had to spend $100 at the grocery store. So we got food at home. Shout out to y'all. We got food at home. I got to eat this. Yeah. And so now, when the last time you had crab legs? Because you can't afford it. It makes you feel that. The girls called. It's a girls' night. You don't go because pride won't let you go because you don't want to be the broke bitch in the group tonight. And
you're not gonna ask your husband because you're proud too.
And pussy ain't a gift no more, so it don't really.
Pussy is always a gift. This shit hit different every time. Let him tell you. Ain't that right, babe?
You can't say no, bro. You cannot say no. Just don't debate it. You cannot say no. You have to go home after this. And I think she in a good mood, so don't ruin it.
Yeah, but ultimately, it's.
I think she in a good mood. You never know.
My thing is, like, I didn't want to be in banking. Right. Like when I graduated, I wanted to work in the music industry.
I wanted to be in a Foot Locker.
I wanted to be a teacher.
Foot Locker, right? So just go crazy.
So I went into different places because it's like it paid what I needed in order to make sure that I could survive.
The music industry is interesting. To hear you say that.
Yeah, I mean, I did an internship at Universal.
He told us. Yeah, he put MMG together.
Yeah,
he told us that.
Technically, he did work for the music industry. Then
he put MMG together. He don't get his credit for it.
So it was like music industry, and I was thinking,
we gonna tell Rick Ross.
Listen,
if anything, I'm going to tell him.
I'm gonna find that clip, and I'm gonna add them niggas, and we gonna put that up, and we gonna see if he get his 10%.
Yeah,
they're like didn't it happen at homecoming?
Yeah,
at
for
Delaware
sure.
State.
We gonna put that up. We need to see that
because I
need them to know that my guy did that.
But ultimately, like, I honestly believe that you got to do what you got to do in order to get what you want, and a lot of times it's going to require you to be at a job that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember me and Rez a while ago when she was looking for stuff, like she wanted to do what she wanted to do because I have this degree and stuff like that, and I'm like, yo, that's perfect. Like, you can want to do that, but ultimately, like, you might have to like kind of switch lanes in order to get back. Like, you do. And it's just, and the thing is, you got to be willing to humble yourself to do it long enough to know that this is just a means to an end.
Yeah, I humbled myself already. I humbled myself.
I haven't yet. I go in that bitch and talk crazy.
I think we're gonna get to a place because we work hard. We do, and we're gonna get to a place where financially we can breathe, inhale, exhale, and have the balance of both happiness and financial freedom.
I just want to ball out.
I do too.
That's it.
I want to be able to spend without guilt.
I went to the strip club the other day.
What happened? How was that?
Oh my God.
Did you have to wear a mask?
I think so. I think I had one on, but I think I took it off because once the chicken wings start falling, no mask. Bro.
Nah.
That hookah can't hit the same when you got breathing in through a mask.
Nah.
That sounds so gross to put the hookah tip
around the mask.
Like,
Yeah.
we're not supposed to be doing this.
I hate when you say that. It's so nasty.
Hey, but
That story is still funny.
It's disgusting.
I just want to go out. I just want to do cool shit now. Like be able to do cool shit without worried about the consequences.
Me too. I want to be able to do cool shit. Just go outside and not have to worry about.
Yeah. Do I need this?
I don't have a fun budget.
Ultimately, I think there's a sense of,
And that's the problem.
Do we as black people like really do budgets out here?
I do.
Like, I don't really
I have
know
a budget.
nobody that like. I mean, I'm sure there are people, and let me not say that, but I don't feel like we don't advertise that much.
I put my expenses on my budget and the things that I want to buy on my budget, and I work it from there. So yes, I do have a budget. Do I stick to it often?
If y'all got one of them little Be Simone planner type things, let me know. That's about finance.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you glued it together yourself.
Yeah. But on that note, let's go ahead. Do you have anything else you want to add before we do our final thoughts?
Buy that merch.
Yes, buy our merch.
We doing some big things. Spring comes, so you know we need a vert. So you need to know coming through with some big shit.
Absolutely.
Buy it, please.
Yeah.
Please put some commentary on my books.
anniversary's coming.
Oh shit!
Shit, our anniversary is coming March.
4 years.
Yeah.
We damn near at episode 200.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn. All right, let's go ahead and take a break and come back with our final thoughts.
Start thinking about life.
Spent a lot of time in this motherfucker.
And money.
And money is right. That's what I need. I need to do.
My money.
All right, so we're back with our final thoughts. For the final thoughts, I would like to set up a plan. What's our plan to get financially stable?
I mean, honestly, I don't really know yet, but I think like I've been trying to look at what I spend. I think it's a lot. I got a problem, and one of my problems is
I don't know why it's funny, but
when somebody says they got a problem, it is natural to laugh.
Yeah, because nobody's dishonest.
Yeah.
Clothes, I could say no to. You know what I'm saying? A new subscription from the Apple Store, I could say no to. But when it's time to eat, fam, I gotta put cheese on that motherfucker. I gotta put that.
Baby coming back to the table. You know it's going to be an upcharge and
$1 for bacon ain't that much.
you're like, yeah, I know the guac is extra.
I knew that when I came in here. I was
Right.
planning to spend about 15 on this one meal right now. Like I need that.
right.
No, ma'am, I need that.
Give me my extra.
No, I'm saying, yo, man,
I need that.
I think for me,
So I think it's more like practicing discipline. Like you said, I probably need to start cooking more. Or
you do know how to cook too.
I'm decent. I just don't like it because it's traumatizing for me.
How?
Because I spent 3 years cooking for ungrateful motherfuckers.
that's why some of y'all need to start having kids for slave labor.
Oh, well, they be having kids for the food stamps. That's different. That take that lot out your budget when you got that 200 in the food stamps go crazy in the grocery store. And if you got something you willing to sell, just let me know. Hit DM me. You know the vibes.
Well, you know,
I got a little 5,400.
You know what I'm saying? A little 50 split.
You know how they do it.
You know how they do it.
You know how they
but
do
yeah, I just think it's a little bit more discipline. Maybe cut back some of the subscriptions. Maybe cook more, eat more vegetables and whatnot. And you know,
No vegetables.
put them cookout trays to the back burner. That shit done gone up. Cookout trays cost you about $4. Now that bitch about $9-10.
$9.
It's crazy. But yeah, just probably those type things. You know,
I ain't with it. I gotta stop saying fuck it, we ball. That's my problem. For me, I'd be like, what did Gucci say? He say, miss one, next 15 one coming. For some reason, I think that money just flows like a water fountain, and it's not like that. Like I do. And so when I spend money, I'm like, it don't matter. I'm going to get some more.
that's a mindset that we have as a people that we
Damn, I
probably need to get rid
became
of.
her life nigga. Not food nigga anymore.
Yeah, you the life nigga. That's crazy, right? Look at what you elevates. Look what elevates when you do what you're supposed to do.
Because I'm trying to, I'm the
Best dick she ever had.
Because I'm thinking about where is this money floating from? Okay.
The money flow from my husband.
Best thing she ever had.
Like a waterfall.
She keep asking me like, did you put that money in the joint account yet?
I asked today, like, what do broke niggas? How do the broke niggas get pussy now? It's hard. It's got to be hard. And I just assume they just get in
Twitter
relationships.
swindler.
Like you just get into a
Did you see
relationship.
Tinder swindler.
You just get into a relationship. That's
Yeah.
where you get money. Like that's how you get money and pussy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. That makes sense. That make a whole lot of sense.
But yeah, I gotta change my mindset around money, and I don't think that's gonna be easy. But like you said, stop spending money every day. Stop spending money on food. Start cooking more and go by my budget like I used to do.
Yeah, because I know the value of $1. So don't hit
Because
me
it's
with
saying
that.
I gotta stop chasing the waterfalls.
I'm just saying, like, so the way what you guys said, that can be true, right? But what that says is that you're saying that your income is not going to change.
My income.
So my thing is like, instead of saying, hey, like having the mindset of like, I need to lower my expenses because my income is not going to change. You just say, I need to do what I need to do so I can get more income. So I don't have to change my lifestyle.
I like that.
That's good. That's good advice. Solid.
I like that.
Finance nigga over here.
Oh, I gotta stop buying plants. No, get more money so I can buy more plants. Hey.
And don't ask for me to get them in the meantime.
He gonna buy them anyway. He try to be mean on the camera so hard.
150s, big old ficus.
What?
Anyway, you are now tuned in.
Yeah, that went right over her head.
Big old ficus? Is that a type of plant?
Say the real line.
150s, big old titties. Yep.
150s, big old ficus. That's pretty good. You're now tuned in to WMEZ. This week we got one of my player partners from the timeline, my dog Sir 80C. This is called Groovy Part 2. What.Would.Juve.Do here on WMEZ.
Textually active.
Yo, he really just shut down our whole mindset by saying maybe you should just try to figure out how to make more money so you don't have to change the things that you're spending.
Yeah, that nigga didn't give a fuck about nothing we said.
He says stop. Cut it out. For my meme of the week,
I definitely said it smelled like broken.
He sure did. What do you guys have? I want y'all to go first. I'll go after.
Oh, all
All
right.
right, I'll go first. All right,
Be
so
sick of our shit, don't he?
so
Like
I know
you,
we were talking
just like you.
I know we were talking about money and stuff like that. So I know due to inflation, Jay-Z now has 144.96 problems.
That's pretty
Okay.
funny. That's pretty funny.
140. Oh, inflation. Mine is I'd rather be hard to deal with than easy to play with.
I like it. And it's a good one because it take me into mine. Mine says, yeah, I'm an outfit repeater, but why you an outfit rememberer?
That's right.
Like, how you checking my fits like that, bro?
Why you remembering?
Like, how you know what I got on when I wore it and why I wore it?
And why you counting?
Why was you even there?
I don't know. Why I see you every time I got on the same fit? What's that about? Why you clocking me?
Why are you in these places with me? Mind your business.
Nah, but this has been fun. I really enjoy doing these episodes. We drop episodes every Tuesday. If you like what you heard today, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. Spotify has this new feature if you're listening on Spotify for you to rate us on Spotify. So make sure you give us a few stars, 5 stars.
Come subscribe. Favors of feet hitting the streets real soon.
We got some good looking feet over here.
I'm about to, nigga, I need the bag.
Multiple streams of income.
I need
something like that.
I need it.
Yeah. So we'll be back next Tuesday, y'all.
Hey, look at Tony. Still here on a Saturday.
All right. Bye.